A town's darkest secret uncovered. Fire. The peaceful town of Willow Creek was never the same after wealthy businessman Charles Davenport arrived. Promises of prosperity quickly turned to terror as children began to disappear. The town spiraled into fear, until one brave boy escaped, revealing a horrifying truth. Sheriff Parker's investigation led to a shocking discovery. Davenport's daughter, Molly, was at the heart of a sinister ritual. Was she a victim or something far darker? To know more about all these hidden mysteries, kindly subscribe and do not miss any of our untold stories. The town of Willow Creek had always been a quiet, peaceful place, nestled between vast golden fields and thick woods. Life moved at a gentle pace, and the people knew one another like family. But everything changed when Charles Davenport arrived. Davenport was a wealthy businessman from the city, dressed in tailored suits and driving a sleek black car that gleamed under the town's modest streetlights. He spoke of big dreams, investments that would transform Willow Creek into a bustling center of commerce. He attended town meetings, shook hands with the mayor, and promised jobs and prosperity. The people welcomed him with open arms. But then, the children started disappearing. First, it was little Timmy Collins, last seen riding his bicycle near the old barn. Then Anna Rose Thompson, who had been playing outside her grandmother's house. One by one, they vanished without a trace, leaving behind only confusion and fear. The town spiraled into panic. Doors were locked at sundown. Parents clutched their children tightly. Rumors spread like wildfire. Sheriff Grant Parker led the investigation, but he found no evidence, no witnesses, no clues. It was as if the children had vanished into thin air. With each passing day, the weight of the disappearances pressed down on the town like a suffocating fog. Corner, a ledger with names, dates, and a chilling detail. The next child set to be taken. The name on the list? Molly Davenport. Davenport's daughter. The town was in shock. Davenport had a daughter? No one had ever seen her. He had spoken of her often, said she was back in the city, sick and frail. But why was her name in the ledger of the missing children? Sheriff Parker wasted no time. He and his deputies stormed Davenport's lavish estate. They found him in his study, calmly sipping a glass of wine. His face remained composed, but there was something dark in his eyes, something twisted. "You're too late," he murmured with a smirk. "It's already begun." They searched the house frantically. Then, in the wine cellar, they found the hidden door. Beyond, it was an underground chamber lined with candles and eerie artifacts. And in the center, Molly. But she wasn't a child. She was a woman, pale as death, frail beyond belief. Her eyes fluttered open, revealing an unnatural glow. She gasped for breath like she had been starved of something vital. Davenport laughed, a chilling sound. "She needs them. She's been dying for years, and only their essence can save her." Realization struck like lightning. The kidnappings, the rituals, it was all for Molly. He had been stealing children, draining them in some dark, unholy process to keep his daughter alive. Rage ignited within Sheriff Parker. He tackled Davenport to ground as his deputies secured Molly. The town watched in horror as Davenport was dragged away, screaming about how they had doomed his daughter, how she would wither and die without the children. But she didn't. As the authorities intervened, Molly wept, not out of fear, but relief. She had been a prisoner, just like the other children, forced to be part of her father's monstrous deeds. Without his twisted magic, she was free at last. Willow Creek never forgot the darkness that had invaded their home. But they also never forgot the resilience of their people, their ability to stand together against evil. And as for Molly, she remained in the town, trying to rebuild the life her father had stolen from her. The shadow of Charles Davenport had finally been lifted. But even so, on cold, silent nights, the people of Willow Creek swore they could still hear his whispers in the wind.